When we're meditating, we come with 3 pieces of equipment: our body, our speech, and our mind. So what we're doing with meditation is really using our body and our speech to create an inspiring environment for our mind. And when you're starting out with meditation, it's worthwhile spending time being very deliberate and very purposeful in how we set ourselves up so that we're creating habits that eventually mean that it just comes naturally. So we spend a bit of time looking at our posture. And I should say again that there are thousands upon thousands of different meditation methods. So some of you will have come with experience of different approaches to meditation. And we'll just present again our particular lineage and our particular flavour of working. And when we come to the posture, we work through these 7 points, so starting from the bottom and scanning up. So we begin by sitting, providing a really stable base. So if you're sitting on a cushion, you're sitting with your legs crossed. If you're sitting on a chair, you're just making sure that your feet are well grounded. So if you need to take a few moments to get a few cushions to pop under your feet, just so that you're sitting in this, from this perspective of grounded. Again, the traditional example is that we're sitting like a mountain. There's this sense of strength and a sense of naturalness. In our tradition, we place our hands on our knees. Again, this is called the mind and comfort and ease posture. And again, in one sense, what we're doing with the posture is mimicking the way the Buddha sat, so that we're reminding ourselves that we have the potential to be just like a Buddha. The key thing is we're sitting with our back straight. So again, if you're on a chair, maybe just make sure you've got a little bit of space between your back and the chair so that you're not leaning back. And what we're doing here is trying to find a balance between being alert and being relaxed. Often, I mean, again, when I'm working with women in drug rehab, often what happens is as soon as they start meditating, they fall asleep. Because in our modern culture, we're so used to, if we're on, we're completely alert, we're completely ready for action. And the only other alternative we're used to is being asleep. Whereas here, what we're trying to do is carve a path between that sense of ease and that sense of alertness, that sense of awakeness. So again, traditionally, we're sitting straight, we're not ramrod straight, we're not being little soldiers, we're not making this into something else that we've got to strive and push ourselves about. We're sitting with ease. Again, the traditional metaphor is our spine is like a pile of golden coins. We're just letting its natural curve be. We're also sitting with some sense of grace and dignity. So there's a bit of air in our posture. So we have our shoulders spread a little bit. Again, good Tibetan metaphor is the wings of a vulture. But what we're really tapping into is, again, some regal dignity. We're letting our head and neck be comfortably balanced. Our mouth is slightly open. And as much as possible, we're keeping our eyes open. We're not trying to nail something in front of us. We're letting our gaze be soft and expansive. And if you come from a tradition where you're used to closing your eyes, what we recommend is first having your eyes closed and then just gently opening them. So we're really, with our physical posture, we're modelling this sense of ease and openness. With our breath, in this case, we're just breathing naturally. And with our mind, we're just paying attention to our mind.